4 tries. Oh! Whoa, it did not take 4 tries this time.
What, is it working on the first try?
First try?
Oh my god.
Yeah, seriously. Wow.
Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports, episode number 41 to be exact.
41, we got it.
Exactly. I'm Robbie as always, along with Kyle. Kyle, how are ya?
Robbie, I am doing awesome. Oh my goodness, what's this? Chocolate bar. I'm doing better now.
Yeah, you bought that a little while ago.
I did. Good stuff.
Now you're gonna eat it on the show. Okay.
I'm just that hungry right now. Oh god, no, so good.
So, for tonight's episode, we thought we would get into the spirit of the season. It is March, and ergo, it is March Madness. That's right, the NCAA Division I men's basketball brackets were announced last night, to be exact, as we were filming on Monday. And so we thought it would be only appropriate, as in our first show after the selection special, that we discuss our predictions, analysis of the NCAA brackets. By the way, I have my personal bracket right here in all its glory that I have filled out. So, Kyle has taken a look at the bracket, although he doesn't have his. So
I have a bracket.
I'm going to share with his.
It's right here.
No. No.
Yeah,
So anyway, so we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with the team that may not be on everybody's radar, and maybe a bit of a lower seed, but that we think has the potential to make a deep run at this tournament. So Kyle, I want to sort of start off with you. Sort of a team that when you look at this bracket, that you sort of think, wow, this team may not be seeded very high, but they could still go a long way.
Alright, well, for this choice, I would have to say... Whoop, dropped something. Hi, sorry. I would have to say Providence College. Especially because I'm going to go with my...
Not surprising with that pick.
Yeah, I guess not. Okay, my sister went there. Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all. That's okay, though.
I mean, honestly, just really quickly, I think that they have a big chance. They've been fighting a lot, like the past, they've been doing pretty well actually. I think the past few years, and I think the season's no different. I think they'll do really well, and I think despite the fact that they're a lower seed, I think they have a chance to bring up their A game.
Yeah, well, I mean they're as good as pick as any, because if you look at Providence, this is the 6th seed in the East Regional, so they're playing close to home, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if you look at this bracket, they start off with Boise State, the winner of Boise State Dayton, which they should win, and then they probably are going to have University of Oklahoma. Wait a minute, wait, what?
Okay, chalk it down.
Yeah, hold on, we're getting some late breaking phone here.
Hold on, I'm going to put you on speaker. Hey, who's this? Uh-oh.
I'll keep on fighting to the end. I am the champion. I am the champion. No time for your talk show. 'Cause I am the champion.
Is this Rob Hauser?
Of the world. This is Rob. Coming to you
Hi, Rob.
from Key West, Florida, with my buddy T.Y. Hilton. That's him right there.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, T.Y. Hilton, yeah.
Anyways, I would like to call in and officially accept the award as the best hero on my Couch Talking Sports.
Yeah, not quite biggest hero, Rob. But it was actually the biggest villain award. But yeah, congratulations,
I'm glad
guys.
I won the Best Hero Award. It's a very prestigious award that Rob Hauser very much deserves, and he will continue to prove that he is the hero and that you are the zero. La 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 la.
All right, Rob.
You are the hero, not the one we need, and definitely not the one we deserve.
Exactly. I agree with you.
All right, well, Rob, again, congratulations. We let you have your 15 seconds in the spotlight because nobody else ever gives it to you. So we figure we continue to be nice to you. So.
Oh.
Hey, what? What?
How many touchdowns you scored in the NFL?
How many have you scored?
One.
Well, you got me there, Rob. I mean, I will admit, yeah,
I am
scoring.
the hero of this show. I am a professional football player, Rob Hauser. My best friend is T.Y. Hilton.
All
And
right.
I am the hero.
Okay, you're the hero. Whatever. You're the zero.
You ever seen
More
the
like
movie
zero.
Hero with Jet Li?
Jet Li?
The movie Hero with Jet Li?
Yeah.
It's based on me.
Based on you.
Yeah. I
Really?
freed the Chinese Empire.
Really?
Yeah.
You actually did that? Like way back when? Like in the ancient times?
Yes.
With like awesome martial arts and like basically almost magic powers.
And a football.
And a football. Wow. That's good. Okay. That's impressive, Rob Hauser. That's impressive.
Alright, bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Rob Hauser, ladies
Rob
and
Hauser.
gentlemen. You know, I had a feeling when we named him biggest villain of On a Couch Talking Sports that he would probably call it and put in his 2 cents about it. So, Rob,
Thanks for accepting the award. Maybe we'll just give the best. Maybe we'll just give the biggest villain to iMovie. We'll just give it to iMovie, man.
No, it's Rob Hauser. He says
Rob?
he's a hero. He's not anybody's. He's not anybody's hero. Superman is a real hero. Batman is a real hero. You are nobody. You are a zero. You're lucky we even take the. Excuse me. You're lucky we even take the time for you on this show.
Ooh.
You know, nobody else talks about you. We're the only ones that get your name out there, so you should be thanking us, right? You should be taking part of your paycheck and giving it to us because we get your name out there, all right? I'm going to sue you. Said you were going to sue us before. I'm going to sue you, Rob Hauser, for my cut because we owed your ass. Excuse me, your butt. I'm sorry for the language. Anyway. I'm getting a little fired up. I'm getting a little fired up right now.
I don't think ESPN or any of the channels like really showcase Rob Hauser like at all.
No.
They don't. Sorry, Rob.
I'm so sick of him. Calm down now.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Let's get back on topic here. All right, so you picked Providence for your team that you thought was going to go a long way. I'm going to go with UCLA. I have them in the Sweet 16. UCLA always has a top-notch program. I mean, you know, even date back to the John Wooden years. Rest in peace, John. You know, I mean, they've always just been so successful. And when I look at their bracket, you know, they take on. They're the 11th seed, first of all, out in the South region. They take on 6th seed SMU, where, let's be honest, I mean, Southern SMU is a great, good team. You know, they've been ranked all this season, but I still think UCLA can win that ball game. I just think UCLA has a little bit more talent than SMU does. Then they go on to play Iowa State. Again, Iowa State, good team out of the Big 12 conference, but again, I just don't see a reason why UCLA can't win that game. So I think they're sort of my dark horse pick. You know, the team that a lot of people may not be looking at, but I say, you know what, UCLA, I'm going to ride you for a little bit, at least into the Sweet 16. Then I think you're going to lose to Gonzaga. So that's my sort of Cinderella pick, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Cinderella story.
Speaking of Cinderellas...
Not the crappy Hillary Duff. Cinderellas. Yeah. Just okay, keep going.
Speaking of Cinderella, now obviously, every year we have sort of those... in the first round, we always have the upsets. And usually, we have... Every single year there seems to be a 14 seed or a 15 seed that knocks off a 2 seed or a 3 seed. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to go, I didn't pick them in my bracket, but I'm going to go a little hometown bias here, if I could take a little vote for the hometown, or for the home city, I should say. I'm going to go with Harvard. They're 13th seed, playing 4th seed North Carolina. It's more, if anything, it's just a sentimental pick, to be honest with you. They won last year in the first round. They pulled the upset last year. Tommy Amaker, just seems to have that team always just competing and battling, no matter who the opponent. So I think that they could, if anything else, give UNC a run for their money.
All right.
Kyle, I don't know if you have sort of I'll give you the bracket if you want to take a look here for a second.
Like
a big underdog that could has potential to pull off a big time upset. It's tough. I don't see a lot of them this year, but of course I never seem to. There always seem to be like 4 that just completely bust my bracket on the first day. That's the beauty of March Madness. Like that's what they call it, madness. But
I know, right? It's like it's just the way the game goes, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
anybody on there sort of stand out as a potential upset special, so to speak?
I don't think I'm going to pick one because I don't really know. I'll admit I don't really know any of the teams really enough to potentially make an upset, to potentially become an upset team. I really don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip out on this one.
Okay.
Just because it'd be best.
That's all right. And then finally, sort of the big time prediction. We're gonna lay it all on the line. We're gonna pick the 2 teams that we think will be in the championship game, and then who we think is going to actually win the championship.
Okay.
So I guess I'll begin here, since we are using my bracket basically. I'll begin with my championship game. I've got Kentucky, who's the #1 overall seed, taking on the Duke Blue Devils.
Okay. All right.
I mean, Kentucky, undefeated this year, just an amazing program. John Calipari, you can say all you want about John Calipari, but he finds a way to get the job done. And this year they certainly haven't gotten the job done. I just don't see, look at this bracket, I just don't see a team that can really, I see teams that could give a run for their money, but I just don't think that there's a team out there that can knock them off prior to perhaps the championship game. So I see them getting through. Duke, anytime you got, they're a #1 seed again this year. Anytime you got a team coached by Mike Krzyzewski, they're gonna put up a good run. I know they got upset a couple years ago, but looking at their team this year, I think that they have a good chance to make it all the way. So that's my championship game pick, Kyle. What 2 teams do you see sort of making it to that pinnacle of the ultimate prize?
Well, I think that I definitely agree with Kentucky. Especially they've had a no-loss season. I think that'll definitely take them pretty far in the. It just really shows kind of like their mentality towards everything. They're just there. They seem like they're really there this year. So I would have to say. I don't know. I would have to say Kentucky against Villanova. That's I think my 2 picks. I don't know. Villanova's always been pretty good. I've always, at least remembered, I've known them in the past like that to be pretty good teams that got pretty far in bracket. So yeah, I would definitely say Kentucky Villanova.
Another number one seed versus number one seed.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that. I think I mean, you never know what's going to happen. I think I actually have funny things. I think I actually have Villanova losing in the second round to North Carolina State.
Interesting.
But
hey,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised though.
All right. I mean, never
Wouldn't be
know what's gonna happen,
surprised.
yeah.
Never know. All right, so now it's time for the ultimate decision. Our national champion picks. Kyle, I'm gonna start with you.
Ooh, well, I mean, I think out of all the teams on the list, I would have to say, well, okay, I would obviously, you guys know what I'd like to be, but I like Providence to be the national pick, but I'm thinking realistically, I might have to go with Kentucky. Just seems like they've had a really good year so far, and it just seems like there's nothing stopping them right now. So, I mean, unless they really get caught up in these brackets, if they make a few mistakes, I mean, it just seems like they're really plowing through this whole season. So, yeah, that's just my.
I can't even sugarcoat it. I'm going Kentucky too. I mean, undefeated. They've faced every challenge this season. I mean, they play in the SEC, and the SEC is probably one of the top conferences in the country.
Yeah.
And they face some battles this year. They've had to dig deep in a couple of these games to win.
Yeah.
And if they could do that in that conference, I just don't see any team, like I said before, I don't see any team that can really, that can get past them. So I'm going with Kentucky. I think Big Blue Nation, as they call themselves, reign supreme in Indianapolis this year. That's where the Final Four is.
So, Indianapolis, nice.
So Kentucky, on account talking sports, has officially thrown its support behind you. Don't let us down. All right.
And Providence College.
And Providence College.
And my support.
But best of luck to all the teams participating in the tournament. Enjoy this. It's, for a lot of these teams, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity getting to play in the NCAA tournament. Want to throw we sort of mentioned them before, but to the three New England teams, Providence, Northeastern, and Harvard, best of luck. I always have to support the New England teams and the Mass teams, so I'll be...
Gotta support the locals, right?
Exactly. I'll be supporting it during the tournament, so we'll see. Will we be proved right at the end, or will we be big old frauds? We'll have to see.
I know, we'll probably get a lot of comments on YouTube. Oh, guys, I can't believe it.
You picked Kentucky. Alright, but we're going to move on now to the end of our show. We didn't do this last time because obviously it was the Couchies, but we're going to try and bring back the monologues this week. We're gonna see what my buddy Kyle has the tournament. I actually have something prepared this week, but Kyle, what have you got?
Well, I just want to go back to what Rob Hauser said earlier about him. I'm wondering, Rob Hauser, how did you go in the Chinese, back in the time with Hero and Jet Li and everything? How did you do that? I wonder if he took a time machine or something like that. I gotta say, I'm not even mad anymore at you, Rob Hauser. I'm just impressed.
That's a lie. It's a total lie.
I really
he's
think
milking his 15 seconds of fame is what he's really doing. He doesn't. This is the only show he can actually get a speaking part on. So he's gonna.
I'll ask him next time.
He's gonna do everything he can to keep it alive. But
okay.
I got nothing more to say to him right now.
Just too mad.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm at that mad but also respect level. I don't know why. There's just something about Rob Hauser. Yeah.
No respect to me. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
No, just take the sugar off.
Yeah.
Off the coat.
Arizona Cardinals are my least favorite team.
Just because of Rob Hauser?
Just because of Rob Hauser.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think the Cardinals are my least favorite team. I think that there's other teams worse than, but Rob Hauser, you're my least favorite football player.
Just like the worst football player of all time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're down here, the rest of the NFL's like that.
So it's NFL, 50 feet of crap, and Rob Hauser's somewhere down there. Yeah.
All right. So that you
Yeah,
good?
that's about it.
You
That's
good?
all I have.
That's all right.
That's all I have.
I got sort of a two-pronged one. I got sort of a two-pronged one here. First of all, I want to throw out a shout out to the Wellesley High girls ice hockey team. They, for the second year in a row, made it all the way to the state finals that were played yesterday at the TD Garden in Boston. I had a opportunity to go and actually announce the game. Very exciting. Unfortunately, they came up a little bit short, 3-2 in overtime against Falmouth. But girls, just want to say, congrats on a great season, seniors. Congrats on a great career. Keep your heads up. The whole town's proud of you. We here at On the Couch Talking Sports are proud of you, even though Kyle's never seen you play once. But anyway, sorry, buddy, before you go to the bus there.
Right.
But I just want
to support you.
Yeah, exactly. We support you. We're proud of you. You did great things, and you have nothing to be ashamed of. You're going to remember this run for the rest of your lives. So, good job. And the other part of my monologue is that some sad news in Patriot Nation today. Our good old friend Vince Wilfork signed a 2-year contract with the Houston Texans this afternoon.
Oh.
He is leaving New England, where he has been his whole career. And I just want to say, Vince, you could go to a million different teams from here on out. You will still always be a Patriot in my heart. I have nothing but the utmost respect for you. You were a great player. You were a great person. You were a great sort of ambassador for the Patriots, and you did great things in the community. And I wish you nothing but the best as you start a new chapter in Houston. I wish you were still playing with the Pats, but these things happen. It's part of the game, but again, you'll always be a Pat to me, and I wish you nothing but the best. Good luck. From me and from both of us here on Couch Talking. I'm speaking for both of us a lot today.
From both our hearts.
Yeah, so, that's going to do it for the latest installment of On the Couch Talking Sports. Thanks as always for joining. And by the way, if you have picks for March Madness that may be different from ours, if you want to add your 2 cents, comment.
Or 5 cents.
Or 5.
Maybe a nickel.
Leave a comment. YouTube,
Yeah,
Facebook, we're on Twitter. Just drop us a line. We'd love to hear your sort of feedback as we head into what I always consider one of the best times of the year, March Madness.
March Madness. Oh yeah.
All right.
Keeping the month alive. Basically,
Yes.
right? I mean, there's like nothing that happens
Yeah.
in March aside from St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
It's literally it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just St. Patty's Day and March Madness. That's all that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So again, that's going to do it for this edition of On the Couch Talking Sports. He's Kyle. I'm Robbie. See you next time.